It won't show up on me.
We are back, and we're just... What?
It won't show up on there. It doesn't show up on my page.
Oh. Well, we are back, everyone. We are live, and we are just getting started here.
Alright, we're going to test the audio as always for just a second.
If you haven't noticed, we are back for another episode of Don't Starve Together. We have been enjoying playing this game, so we're going to continue our playthrough, at least for now, for a little while, and go as far as we can with it. If you haven't noticed, I think our plan moving forward is to stream this game once a week, and then stream a viewer's choice game later. Hello, movie nerds.
Hello!
We'll talk to you too. Thanks for joining so early. Haha.
Where did we leave off? Day 6?
7.
Oh.
If you guys haven't seen this game before, it's a survival game. It's kind of Edgar Allan Poe themed, and we're gonna...
Oh, it's very Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
That's like a huge influence.
Jump back into this game and try to survive.
I'm trying to share a link on Twitter, and Twitter is not cooperating.
Yeah, I was giving you a sec.
It's been doing this thing where it doesn't let me copy links. It's super fun.
Well, I'm glad we showed up in your feed. We've actually had some of our videos not showing up in people's
Awesome. I think
feeds, so that's
just
awesome.
a general YouTube issue that's been going on. I've seen a lot of big creators complaining about it. I've seen small creators complain about it. It's just a widespread issue.
Hey, my head's not that big, okay? But we don't have a PlayStation Eye. That would be cool, but we just decided to start jumping into this streaming thing. Maybe eventually we'll get something like that.
Yeah, I would like that, although I kind of like not having to be put together for this.
Yeah, I think even if we got a camera for the PlayStation, sometimes we would do this without it, and sometimes we would, because, like... sometimes I don't want to do my makeup, guys.
Oh, shush.
Well, are you almost ready to jump in?
I am ready, let's go.
All right, we are going to resume this world. We are preparing for winter, and we're going to try not to die.
We have like 3 different like worlds going on in this game, so I forget where we are in this specific one.
Whoa, we're doing pretty good here.
What all do we have so far?
I don't know. Look at all these.
We're only on day 7. Okay. What's the plan? What are we doing?
I have no idea. I don't remember. Last time we played this was a whole week ago, so we're here. Can you go burn stuff down?
I have some stuff already. I have charcoal.
Crock-pot us.
Okay. Is that enough? I think I need 7. Yeah, it's very Tim Burton-esque. I agree, which I like that personally.
We could kill this pig.
We could. Would you like to?
I would love to murder this pig.
Hold on. Do I even have stuff for that? I have a log suit. Do I don't even have a spear. Hold on. Let me build a spear
You can
first.
build it right now. You just need rope, right?
Yeah. I got this. Don't worry. So, movie nerds, you guys have never played this game before? It's fun. We like it.
All right.
I'm here. Where are you?
Oh, I'm here. Ow.
Yeah, don't die. Woo.
Look at that.
Done.
We need that pig skin for later. That's why we killed him.
Yeah, springtime. Okay, so this is a survival game, like Stephen said. Basically, you get dropped into a randomly generated world that has different resources, different creatures, all that good stuff, and you have to survive through the seasons. So we have ours set to start in autumn, which is where we are now, and about day, what is it, day 20? Is it day 20?
Day 21.
Day 21, we start winter. So what we're trying to do right now is build up our base right here, which is why we've already got this fire pit going. We have some building machines going on. and also some food sources up here because once it gets to winter time, it's really hard to survive. The cold hurts, and there are also other threats that come along with winter. So we're currently trying to prepare for that while simultaneously preparing for spring because it rains a lot in spring, which makes you go crazy, which is not good.
So we played this game quite a bit at this point, and you kind of learned some of the systems and how to survive. When we first started playing, you just die a lot.
The Edgar Allan Poe thing, it's more just a design style thing. It's not really...
So for example, if one of us dies, in order to save us, you have to craft a telltale heart in order to bring someone back to life. And there's other little touches like that.
Yeah, so far, basically the point of the game is just to survive as long as you can, and the farthest we've ever gotten in a game is 44 days. The trick with this is there's no save points. If we both die, we lose this world, and we have to start a new one. But if only one of us dies, we have the opportunity to come back to life.
And one of us gets to be a ghost.
Yeah. But you can't be a ghost for too long because you'll see up in our right and left-hand corners of our two screens. I'm on the right, Stephen's on the left. You'll see the little brain icon. That is our sanity level. Sanity goes down at dusk, which is the red part of the little clock kind of thing in the middle there. And it also goes down if one of us is a ghost. It will just continually go down, so you don't want someone to stay a ghost for too long. And it's a game that doesn't give you tutorials, like, at all. Yeah, rule number 1, don't starve. That is accurate. However, there's a lot of other moving components.
You need food.
I am aware. I don't have anything. I put a bunch of traps down, but I don't know if I got anything.
Well, you should go check them. That would be pretty embarrassing to die on stream.
Yeah, it would. Do you have any food?
I have seeds.
Oh, I mean, that'll work temporarily. It'll...
I don't have enough for both of us.
Oh, crap. How far have we explored? Oh, we've actually explored a decent amount.
Yeah, welcome, Game Master.
Oh, I found more seeds. So it's kind of tricky to balance things in this game. You gotta gather food, gather supplies, and survive the seasons. There's, like I said, a lot of moving parts.
If you guys are interested in a more high-octane style of play, we did play Rocket League last Friday.
Yeah, we have a stream up of that.
So you can go back and watch that old stream. It was pretty funny. Brittany had never actually played more than a minute of Rocket League before.
Yeah, I had tried, like, learning the controls once, and it was months ago, so...
Yo, really, I found a ton of food.
Oh, good, because I need it.
Don't die before then. You need to eat something now.
Alright, that'll last me until I get back to camp. I feel like this day went by so fast. What happened?
Alright, I'm rolling back to base with all this food.
Yeah, we've talked about, we eventually want to do a world of this game where we have people join in. We just wanted to do our first kind of playthrough of it online is just the two of us, but I think we definitely want to do one where people can join in when we're playing, because I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, everyone's been asking us every stream, oh, can I play with you? And at first, since we first started doing this, we wanted to like make sure we could make it work before that.
Did you see that?
What?
There's a show yourself.
Really?
Yes. Just got it on my screen.
I don't even know where our base is.
What do you mean you don't know where our base is? I need you.
I'm coming.
Okay, so when that show yourself shows up, that means we're going to get attacked by hounds very soon, which is just not fun. And it's easier to kill them when you're together. You're right here, aren't you?
Yeah, I just suck.
Can I have some food before we,
Here.
Thank you.
Oh, gosh. Can we throw a bunch of stuff on the fire?
Yes. Yeah, light sources are really important in this game because when it gets to nighttime, you'll die if you don't have a light source, essentially.
Alright.
Luckily, my character comes with a lighter, so I always kind of have a backup light source if I absolutely need it. However, Stevens does not.
I'm already damaged.
Why are you damaged?
Because we fought a pig.
Why didn't you heal yourself with something? Did you not find any flowers along the way?
Nah, I'm dumb.
Alright, so Game Master has clearly played this game before. Do you like this game, Game Master?
Yeah, maybe we should open one with a game ID and then people can just join the server and help us, or... They haven't shown up yet?
No, they should be close.
Wasting my time.
Oh,
there they are.
Ooh. You do not die, sir. If you need to run away, I will do what I can. Ooh.
I got it. Oh, nope.
No, you don't. Man, they showed up first day on this one.
Alright.
We need a crock pot. Let me work on that.
Hook us up.
We are in Texas.
It's not too late. It's only 8 o'clock here. 8 p.m.
Yeah. Where are you guys again? Are you in the UK?
Yeah, so that means it's actually late for you guys. Or is it early? What is it, 6 hours?
Isn't it 6 hours ahead of us?
Yeah, so...
I need more stone. Do you have stone?
Nope. Oh, yeah.
I need 1 stone. Or 1 rock, sorry.
Take 11.
Oh, okay. That works.
Oh, Australia.
Ah. Thank you for joining us while you're at work. Oh yeah, because Hody joined us while he was...
Yeah, he was at work also. He was on his lunch break.
We have a friend that we grew up with who lives in Australia now, and he popped into... Was it our first Don't Starve stream?
Yeah.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
He lives in Sydney.
Yeah. What was I doing? Oh, crockpot.
Alright. I'm off. Again.
I need, like, berries or something.
I gave you a bunch of berries.
Well, I only have 2 left because I ate them. Oh, hey, so you guys are both in Sydney. That's fun.
Cool. Time to go to Australia.
I mean, I'd go. Besides the fact that we're broke. Maybe I'll just make a meaty stew with all my rabbits I'm gonna catch.
Hook it up.
If you find any berries, grab some so I can...
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Monster meat. In this game, if you eat monster meat, it will give you, like, food, but it also decreases your sanity. But if you cook it in certain ways in the crock pot, you can negate the sanity decreasing aspects. Austin, yeah, that's not too far from us. It's what, 6-hour drive?
3-hour drive.
3 hour? Whatever. San Antonio is 6 hours, right?
Correct.
That's what it is. Steven's been to Austin more than I have. He's been down there for work a couple times.
Ooh, found some pumpkins.
I mean, those are going to go bad real fast.
I'm going to eat all of them.
No, bring them. We can put them with the monster meat for the stew.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, for the meatballs. You just
Then I need to come back, like, now, because these things are going to go bad before I get back.
Well, do that then. Yeah, Australia has opposite seasons from us, right? Are they in summer right now?
Since they're below the equator, so it's summer.
Okay. Yeah, it's cold here. Despite it being Texas, it's been cold the past few days.
It was like a high of 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I have no idea what that is in Celsius.
Nope.
In American temperatures.
I have so many rabbits. We need a drying rack. Hi, Tyler. Man, I want to come to Maryland. So
Oh,
bad.
that's where you're out of? Maryland? I like Maryland. I used to live near D.C.
104? Wow, that's hot. Not to get all Paris Hilton on you. Any more charcoal? Let me go burn some things. Are pumpkins better than meatballs? I've never tested that.
They give... Oh, do they give more hunger back when you cook them?
Oh, they might. Oh. Well, heck, don't cook them then. Well, I guess we could cook some just so they don't go bad as fast.
I mean, I'm at full now. You should eat some.
Oh, well, give me some. I was off to make charcoal. But
I got some hot pumpkins for you.
Wow, thank you for your generosity.
I mean,
Can I have them, please?
it's not my fault.
Thank you.
Those pumpkins are sexy.
4 cooked pumpkins is full. Okay, good to know.
Wow.
Thank you. We have played this a bit, but we are nowhere near knowing all of the tips and tricks of this game. Although I find that kind of fun about this game because then you just kind of figure it out as you go. I think that's fun, personally. Hey, take these petals from me to heal yourself a smidge.
Okay, do you have poop?
Yes, I do. Come here.
Perfect.
Come here. All right.
When I lived there, I was younger, so I really never had to deal with the traffic, but I can imagine it's pretty gross. Well, I'm going to cook these pumpkins because they're going to go bad
Go for it.
before.
Cook them, and then when the cooked starts to go bad, we could make some meatballs
Ooh.
if desired. Alright, I need to come back to camp.
Gosh, my inventory is a mess. This is disgusting.
Another reason to keep your sanity higher. Sometimes it's beneficial to have lower sanity, but for the most part, it's better to have higher sanity. If you're below like a certain percentage of your total sanity, these little like shadow arm things come out at night and try to extinguish your fire. It's not fun. And then if you get really low sanity, these like monster shadow creature things show up and start trying to kill you. It's interesting.
Do you have more charcoal?
No. I used it all for the crock pot. I was going to go make more.
Shit. Alright.
I will do that in the morning. We also still need to go. So outside of YouTube, we both have full-time jobs. We both work pretty much 9 to 5 kind of schedules.
I am a contractor.
I am a logistics person, so I plan production for a company out of a plant. Well, I don't work in the plant. I just schedule the plant.
I fix stuff.
And I tell people to make stuff. But YouTube is more fun, honestly. Obviously. Alright, I need to go find a nice little cusp of trees to burn.
I'm just running around.
Maybe right there would be good. Let's do that. My character's kind of a pyro in this game. What do you guys do outside of YouTube?
What do all you guys do outside of YouTube?
If you're willing to share, totally understand if you don't want to. Cook raw stale pumpkins to new pumpkin. Oh, yeah. We've noticed that with food, if it's going stale and you cook it, it like ups the food value, as you said. Yeah. Did you end up cooking all your pumpkins?
I ate a bunch of them.
Oh.
I did not manage those resources very well, but that's okay.
Oh my gosh, Tyler, I was dying. By the way, if you're interacting with our account on Twitter, 9 times out of 10, it's me.
That's true. She tweets a lot more than I do.
I do majority of the social media.
I read most of it, but if there is a good GIF, it is her. She is a GIF master. I am not.
How much charcoal do we need for drying racks?
2.
2? That's it?
Yeah.
Like for a drying rack?
Yep.
How many drying racks do we want? 3, like usual?
Yeah, I think 3 is good.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, I think that's the funniest tweet I've seen in a long time, though,
okay,
Tyler.
here's my thing. Call me, like, super picky, that's fine. But that guy who tagged a bunch of us, he doesn't even follow most of us. Like, why are you soliciting for advice from people that you don't even, like, interact with? That bothers me.
Yeah, he didn't even follow us on Twitter, but tagged us in the tweet.
I had never heard of him before, had never seen anything from him before, and I, like, went and checked. I was like, oh, well, maybe he follows us and he just wants advice. Nope. I just think that's tacky, personally. But maybe that's just me being picky. That's okay.
There's water in such weird spots on this map.
Wow, there's 8 of you? I didn't realize there were so many of you.
Wow.
Alright, I think I have enough to make some drying racks now. Hi, Ryan. We know a lot of Ryans on YouTube / in real life. Wow, you need 3 rope per drying rack? I didn't realize you needed so much.
Where? I get lost so much in this game. I have no idea where I am.
You're never usually this lost when we play.
Oh my gosh. We built our base next to a bunch of... I can't see them.
What do you mean? It's super plain right there.
It's impossible to see. I can't see anything, guys.
Stephen is the dramatic one out of the 2 of us, in case you hadn't picked up on that.
That's true.
Oh. Yeah, I relate to the blog switching to video format thing. Before we started this, I tried to pitch doing a blog to Stephen, and he wasn't super on board with it. To be fair, our lives were a little hectic at the point where I suggested it, so totally understand. And then, like, a year later, I was like, but what about YouTube? Because I kind of wanted to do YouTube, but I wanted a buddy for it, so that's how that came about. Plus, I used to have a blog of my own that was, you know, books and makeup related. Now I have a YouTube channel about it, so I definitely have just evolved into enjoying video content more. I think Stephen enjoys video content more, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, the reason I want to do a blog is... that's what I did in school, was writing, and I got so tired of writing things.
What you doing over there?
Hanging meat.
Oh, I still need things to cook this monster meat with. Oh, can we put the seeds if they've been cooked with the monster meat that you have? If you cook them?
You can't do seeds.
Yeah, if you... Not those, the birch seeds. Birch nuts.
You can do the birch nuts?
Yeah, if you cook them. I think so. You have to cook them first, babe. on the fire. And then I think you can put them in the crock pot.
I don't know about this.
Well, try it.
Okay, you may be correct.
I didn't realize we had already found 2 mandrakes.
Yup.
Yeah, I feel like moving from one media source to another is just, it's difficult to rebuild a following. I mean, we haven't really had much personal experience with that. I have a little bit, but I can imagine that it's really hard to rebuild that and convince people to follow you where you go.
I also feel like everyone is just such at the mercy of the YouTube algorithm, and if you get demonetized or anything like that, it just tanks you and you're not showing up in other people's like suggested videos. It's very interesting where like if you get like chosen by the gods, you can like rise up really fast. But if not, then it just takes grinding.
We aren't all Exavine stars, so we don't succeed quite as quickly here. That's okay. I've actually personally really enjoyed getting to know like you guys and everything, and this live stream chatting back and forth is my favorite, to be honest. I like this whole just open conversation and not edited. I like the editing part. I like our edited, produced videos, but I also like this part.
That's why a lot of people end up streaming a bunch.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, for us, YouTube ends up being easier content to produce because, I mean, we don't script our videos. We typically just get in front of the camera, have like a theme or an idea for a video, and we just go for it.
Oh, no, I've not watched Nick's videos. I'll have to go look him up. Nick Nimmin. Got it. Remember that.
Well, we can go back in the chat.
Can you look up? Oh, you can look it up on the video. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. I've also really enjoyed learning the whole like making videos aspect because we are definitely not technically inclined when it comes to that. It's definitely been a learning process, and I'm sure we have so much more to learn from it, and there are so many people who do it way better than us, but that's okay. We're learning. We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we started this with 0 filming knowledge, 0 editing knowledge, 0 anything. I think it's worked out so far.
I've been enjoying it personally.
Where should I go?
I'm gonna work on making thermal stones. Oh, thank you. That's actually really good to hear because we use our phones completely for filming. We don't have an extra mic. We don't do anything extra to the video. The only thing we do to our audio afterwards is we run it through a separate program to take out kind of the static background noise that's, you know, lower decibel. That's really the only thing we do to the audio, but it doesn't distort anything. It just takes out this, you know, white noise.
The program is free and called Audacity. It has saved our butt so much.
I know some I think some video editing software has that within it, but our video editing software does not, from what I've been able to find, so that's why we use that.
We bought like the kindergarten version of video editing software because since we had never edited a video before.
Well, we also didn't have a lot of cash to drop on video software.
That's true, and so we'd like to eventually upgrade and be able to get more into the editing aspect, but also with 2 full-time jobs, we only have so much time to produce video content, and so we can't like do a ton of complicated editing because that just takes time.
If you find more flint and stone while you're out and about, pick it up, please.
I'm just hanging out with some pigs.
Oh, well, we should probably get a second pigskin at some point so we can have 2 umbrellas later.
Hey, I just found a pan flute.
Hey, pick that up. We've never used one before, but
I know, maybe when those hounds show up, I should actually use it.
I need more stones. I definitely need more stones. Alright, let's see where I can find some skin. Do not die, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm not gonna die.
We haven't even found the touchstone yet.
I'm not gonna die, maybe.
Oh wow, you do everything on your iPad, Tyler? That's impressive.
That's pretty nuts.
So do you film on your iPad too, Tyler?
What? I almost just died to a rose.
Can you not?
Oh, that scared
I'm gonna be upset, sir. Do not. One day we played. Did you die on day 1?
I did.
You totally died
I don't
want
to talk about it.
And I was so mad. Well, because when you come back to life, you can use this thing called a touchstone when you find it in the map. There's only one in the map, and you can only bring each character back to life once. But every time you come back to life, your max health goes down, so you don't want to die a whole bunch of times. It's not consequence free. I need more wood.
Just so you know, catcoons do a lot of damage.
I would make the safe bet that most creatures in this game do a lot of damage, and you
to be
with
fair,
your low health should not test that.
I mean, I did attack him with a shovel.
Why? Why did you do that? We don't even need things from catcoons.
I thought he was going to die pretty quick.
Well, you were incorrect. I just feel like if somebody's going to test that, it should be me, since you have the lower health.
I may be an old man, but I can kill a raccoon.
I want to explore more. We haven't explored very much of our map.
What do you mean?
There's like, look at this. Oh wow, you've explored a lot. Never mind. Maybe I should explore more.
Where do you think I've gotten all these freaking bushes?
I don't know. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not paying attention to you.
I'm trying to get us food for life.
Hey, I have 2 rabbits. That's cool. I didn't know you could do all that on an iPad. Makes sense though.
I'm just bad with touchscreens. Like, editing on a touchscreen sounds like a nightmare. So, more power to you, Tyler. I probably couldn't do it.
When we first looked into this, I looked into like phone editing software, but it just seemed easier to be able to do it on a computer. But I think an iPad, like, you still have the bigger screen than like a phone.
I mean, that's true, and those things have come a long way.
You already have 2. Share with the class.
Here. I've been working hard for these things.
This is a team effort.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, did
Hey.
you already take the rabbits too? Hey, I worked hard for those.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Stephen occasionally has this every man for himself mindset.
I'm here to survive.
That is true. He does work hard for the money. You know, it's funny. Everybody says editing is their least favorite part, but editing is my favorite part. I'm a weirdo, I guess.
I mean, I like editing. I don't like that it takes such a significant amount of time.
I like it. I get immersed in it.
Like, I don't mind editing. But I don't...
You definitely prefer filming over editing.
Yeah,
which I like
that's
filming,
true.
Especially when we're talking about something we're super passionate about, which is 90% of the time. We just filmed our Star Trek Discovery Season 1 review, and I had so much fun filming that. That should be up tomorrow, hopefully. We're working on it.
Yeah, I think that's going to go up in the morning. What time do you guys typically post your videos? Or when do you guys watch videos if you watch YouTube videos? Because we really haven't experimented with the whole, like, posting times.
What do I need? I need more stone.
I'm gonna go jump in a
I was
wormhole.
about to say, what is your mission right now? What are you doing?
I have no
Out of
mission.
curiosity.
I'm a Ronin.
So midnight in Australia. What time is that in the US? Do you guys know? I've heard a lot of things about TubeBuddy. I have not heard of Morning Fame.
Oh
Does
no.
it do something
Oh
similar
no.
as TubeBuddy? Sir, do not die.
I gotta leave.
Steven, have you heard of either of these? 7 a.m. Okay, that makes sense.
No, I've never heard of either of those.
You've never heard of TubeBuddy? It's supposed to be like, is it an extension, like on your browser? Is that how it works? I'm not 100% sure, but I do know it helps with like figuring out what's trending for tags and stuff like that. That would be relevant to your video.
You know what? No, I believe I've totally downloaded that.
What?
Yeah, remember when it shows you all like the stats for video and we're like, oh no, we're out because it was too much information. I took it off our Chrome.
Oh, I remember that. Was that TubeBuddy?
I believe so.
So how does Morning Fame differ from like YouTube stats? Does it show you more or does it show you similar things? I mean, I'll go look it up. I'm just curious what info you have. Because, yeah, we definitely need to look into being a little bit better at targeting stuff like that, I would say. We don't spend too much time on that. I mean, we do a bunch of tags and whatnot that are relevant to our video, but I'm sure we could spend a little more love and care on it.
Hey. Oh, I thought I found the touchstone. I did not.
Oh, yeah, Tyler, we have Black Panther tickets for Thursday night. I'm very excited. So it's like our probably #1 most anticipated movie of this year. If you watched our 2018 movie predictions video, that and Incredibles 2.
I've never seen a Marvel movie give out passes. I don't know. I know Zach Pope got to see Black Panther early.
Did he?
Yeah, he had
Let him
passes.
go.
I mean, I don't know if it was a day early or what, but I've never seen one for like a Marvel movie or anything like that.
Okay, so the Morning Fame, it shows you similar information, but it shows you it in a more useful way, it sounds like. That sounds helpful. I'd look into that. Okay, that's actually really helpful. We should definitely look into that.
Oh, to see what kind of words will rank higher in like the algorithm. Yeah, that's interesting.
I think TubeBuddy is supposed to do something similar. I've seen a lot of people talking about that lately, especially with the whole demonetization thing and everybody trying to support each other. I've seen that come up a lot in conversation on Twitter. I need more stone. How much stone do you have? Do you have any more? Cool, I need that.
Yeah, you can have it. I don't care.
Also, I've been picking up flowers for you to heal yourself with. You're welcome.
I've been aimlessly wandering the entire day.
Have you been getting anything useful?
Nope. I went through 2 wormholes.
MVP over here.
I dodged a meteor.
Yeah, I've heard people complain, like Rewind Replay complains all the time about not getting movies in Australia, but I'm glad Marvel ones come to you guys, and early it sounds like.
I'm jealous.
I dream of having press passes one day.
I know every time you go to the screening and they have like the separate area, like
Well, because
seats
then they don't
for.
have to get there as early. Every time we go to a screening, we have to get there like an hour to 2 hours early. When we went to the It screening, we missed the first one because I got there 2.5 hours early and it wasn't early enough.
We were gonna see it like a week and a half early, and then I didn't get there in time from work.
And they passed out wristbands way too early. I was pissed. That was a bad day. I was in such a bad mood.
And so we ended up going like a week later, right before it came out.
It was like 2 days before it came out.
but we actually got 2 passes worth because we wanted to go. Free beers and wine.
What? Can we move to Australia?
Get the flip out of here.
I would love to visit Australia. I think that would be super fun. Here, take these flowers. Ethan.
I got it. Oh. I almost threw them all in the fire.
Do you have anything to make meatballs with? No?
Nope.
Whale. I might just cook this rabbit then. Yeah, I'm totally with you, Tyler, on that. Although when we can get there early enough, and we can both get there early enough, that was the problem with the IT screening. I could have gotten in, but I didn't want to see it without Stephen, and so in order for us both to get in, I wasn't able to go to that screening. But I'm always that person reading a book in line. So here in the U.S., or at least for the screenings we've gone to, they basically hand out wristbands for people who are in line about, typically it's like 45 minutes before the movie starts. So you have to be in line in enough time to get in, to get those passes. So yeah, you have to, it's first come, first serve.
And they overbook the screenings to make sure they're full. Yeah.
So it's first come, first serve, and for the more popular things, like for example, that was extremely popular, and there were so many people in line. And because they started passing out wristbands an hour and a half early instead of 45 minutes early, Stephen was 5 minutes away from getting there, and they wouldn't budge, and so I had to choose to leave or see it without him.
Yeah, to be clear, these are the early screenings. Yeah, like before release.
Not when it's
if we just go see a movie.
Right? Yeah, they're the worst. So how do screenings work in Australia? Do you guys do screenings?
Or is it just more relaxed?
I mean, I'd be happier to wait with beer. That'd be nice.
That's true.
I
They gave me beer, I'd be like, okay.
Some of the places we go to, I mean, they serve beer, but it's not free. So screenings here refer to probably a week or two before the movie, typically. Sometimes they're farther out than that. To create buzz for the movie, they offer free screenings of movies the week or two before the movie comes out, and it really just depends on how you can sign up for that. There's mailing lists for some. Sometimes you just gotta like know who to know. Like we follow someone on Twitter who's a movie reviewer in the area, and she always tweets out like a special link for her screenings that she's affiliated with. And so yeah, they'll send you a notification through email, Twitter, whatever, about a week or two before the movie comes out and say, hey, you know, the Tuesday before the movie comes out, you can come to this screening for free, but you got to get there first.
So it's, especially as a movie reviewer, it's an opportunity to see the movie early, so then we can record our review and have it up for whenever the embargo lifts, or just post it immediately, because by the time you see it, normally the embargo's up anyways for the press.
We've never been to a screening that had an embargo on it. We've never been to one early enough for that.
That's true. I think you have to have some sort of connection or substantial. Like, I don't think we can walk in there with our 430 something subscribers and get on it. I think we'd probably have to be a much more substantial.
I know it doesn't. Oh God, what? Sean Chandler, he has he got them at like 2,000 subscribers, and he said there was like an application process to get on the like media list for the screenings. Because if you're on the media list for screenings, you get like reserved seats. You don't have to get there early. It's the dream.
You get invited to a bunch of them. Yeah, you just get to go and live your life.
Sometimes you can like have a +1 or 2, I believe. I need food.
Yeah, it's an interesting way they do that.
Yeah, Sean said it wasn't like a 2,000 sub limit. I don't know how he got his. I think most of the time you've got to be a little bit bigger than that YouTube-wise. I don't really know how it works. I'm just...
He said he got lucky and he applied. He lives in Austin as well, so...
Yeah, he's not far from us.
So he was just like, I applied and they gave it to me. I don't know how that happened.
Heck, I just want 1,000 subs so I can have my monetization back. It's interesting that you guys don't have open to the public screening. It's so interesting to me how different like countries and areas handle these things differently. Media probably doesn't want the public doing their jobs for them.
It's always crazy at those things, though.
Especially the big ones. I mean, like 3 Billboards wasn't that crazy. Glass Castle wasn't too crazy. Valerian was big. We were like one of the last people in on that one. And that was also one of the first
oh my gosh.
screenings we went to. Was it the first screening we went to?
No, it wasn't.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, good luck.
I want to see Annihilation. I was at first not very excited for that because the book doesn't have the greatest reviews, but the more the trailers have come out, the more I've been interested in it. Yo, are you bringing back any food?
I'm trying. I got berries and carrots out the wazoo. I'm not lost. I know exactly where I'm going, maybe.
I need food.
Every time you talk, it scares me.
Why?
Because I keep thinking you're talking about
my
evil dogs coming to eat me.
I'm like, why is me talking in real life?
Every time you talk, I get scared. That's bad for you, 'cause I talk a lot. Okay, I may have gotten lost.
Oh my god. It's okay, I have an emergency seed stash. We are currently reading through Ready Player One because I don't know if you guys saw our It series when we did it, but we essentially did like the book. We did a couple of videos related to the book, and then we watched the miniseries, and then we did like the new movie, and that actually turned out really well. You know, views-wise, people seem to respond really well, and also that's like my favorite filming that we've done. It was just a ton of fun.
We are a core movie reviewing channel whose biggest video is a book review.
Yeah, literally, our It book review is our most watched video. But we want to do the same thing for Ready Player One. So Stephen and I are currently reading through it. I'm rereading it, excited on audiobook, I think in 2016, but Stephen's never read through it, so it's been fun. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't really tell how it's going to be from the trailers, because the trailer has shown just like a small glimpse of the movie, and so I'm intrigued. I know a lot of people don't like the book and aren't excited for the movie, but then there's also a lot of people who are, so it's a weird... No, I won't spoil you on anything, I promise. Yeah, for our book review, what we'll do is we'll do a non-spoiler book review, and then we'll do a, like, reading vlog that talks about spoilers along the way. That's what we did for It, and it seemed to work out well. But I'm a big book reader, so I tend to try to read the books before the movies come out, so I've just looped Stephen into it along the way.
Yeah, if there's one I'm interested in, I'll hop on board. I don't read nearly as many books as Brittany, though.
You used to. You just don't as much anymore.
I never read as many books as you. You read an insane amount of books.
Not right lately, I haven't. I'm trying to get back.
Brittany has like a calculated list for reading the maximum amount of books.
I'm detailed about my book reading. I have goals and organization charts and shit.
Like, go find her on Goodreads if you want to see how insane her to-read list looks.
I mean, it's not nearly as big as some other, like, book bloggers and stuff. Some people have, like, 1,000 books on their TBR. To be fair, mine was at, like, 600 at one point, and I took a day and just completely whittled it down. Well, how many more days do we want to do? We want to do one more day?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We'll go through the end of day 13.
I feel like for the stream we should try and destroy the boss when he shows up.
Oh god, we're gonna die. You're gonna die. You are not a good character for that.
I can defeat him. I will summon my ghost minions.
We need an ice staff.
I will summon...
I haven't found the ice staff yet.
My ghost minions.
Ice, whatever they're called. The ice hounds? Is that what they're called? I don't know.
If I build enough spears, I can summon 3 of these guys to fight for me.
Did you see that Alita Battle Angel got pushed?
To win.
What was it, December? It got pushed from like July to December. It's now opening on the same weekend as, oh god, it's some big, Aquaman.
I'm not mad.
Well, you don't really care about the movie, do you?
Alita Battle Angel looked weird.
I've just heard the comics are really good, but I haven't read the comics.
Well, as soon as they decided to make her face look so fucking weird, I was like, I'm out.
Can I have your stone? Some of it, at least. I need to make
Take
another
it.
thermal stone.
Take it all.
Thank you.
Take it all!
I'm so salty about them pushing New Mutants. I'm genuinely upset about that. I was really excited about the movie. And I'm still excited for it. But I think that them pushing it does not bode well.
I predict that even though all the stuff came out that they're not gonna PG-13 it, the fact that they'd come out and go, it will be the hardest PG-13 movie of all time.
Yeah, hey, we need to try to get some spider silk for Umbrella.
Oh, that's true. There's a ton of spiders to the west.
Yeah, I'm heading that way.
They're pretty far.
Well, I might stay out there then.
There's a
You want
nest
to join me?
right here in the middle of the wheat fields.
Oh, right there?
Yeah.
Or, oh, I see it.
See the spiders?
Yeah, there's one on the edge, too.
I'm on my way. I want New Mutants to be good, but it has all of the formula to be an awful, awful movie.
I'm staying optimistic. Because I'm excited for the new direction of X-Men, because I have been tired of the X-Men franchise for a little while, and Logan renewed my hope.
Those movies are good, but the actual X-Men movies are straight to DVD garbage, as far as I'm concerned. Get out of here, hose. Oh, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I should probably make a trap.
You want to help?
I need to make a trap. Hold on. I thought I had some, but they're all over by the...
Oh, God.
Do not die.
No risk, no reward.
Come here. Come here. Nice.
Monster meat for days.
Come on, guys. Come this way. Why does no one go in my traps? It's rude.
Got one.
Why don't they come very far? Oh.
I liked First Class.
I did like First Class. It wasn't perfect, but I enjoyed it. We haven't even watched the last couple. Did we exhaust the nest?
Nope.
Oh!
Warrior.
We haven't trapped one of those before. Did
Got
you do
silk.
anything special? Just that? Careful. I guess this is what they make when they're like out of other ones. That's nice. Hey, this is my trap. Back off.
Yeah, a lot of people really like Days of Future Past, but...
X-Men doesn't know their own timeline. I would agree with that. Should we catch more? We only need 2 spider silk for the amount of...
Okay, they're out.
Okay.
I mean, I could destroy this.
No.
It dropped silk and I can replant it.
We only need 2 silk. I mean, you can do what you want. You're your own person. But I wouldn't do it, personally.
I'm here to live my best life.
You live your best life.
Look at that.
Wow.
I got 6.
Okay. Well, now we just need another pigskin.
I have one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying we need another.
Can I eat these still?
Try it.
Oh, sanity goes down. I'm fine. My character
has sanity for days.
restores sanity over time, so...
My character gained sanity from being by fire. She's a little pyro.
I'm really excited for the X-Men to show up in comics again, because Disney has been writing them out since they haven't had the rights, and so now that they actually have the rights back, you're going to start seeing arcs and those characters show up in comics more, where they've almost completely taken them out of, like, the current Marvel timeline, which is sad.
You know, comic book movie I'm excited for? Captain Marvel.
I think that one's going to be good.
What's wrong with making Iceman gay?
Well, I think they didn't do it very well.
Oh. Was that in the comics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all for it, but it was kind of... You know what? I actually thought one they did a good job with was in the Ultimate X-Men universe. They made Colossus gay.
Oh, that's interesting.
But because it's in a separate
Did they pair him up
universe,
with
they're
anybody
able to
cool?
make those characters LGBT from the beginning and not necessarily take a character whose sexuality has been established for 30 years and then switch it and say it's the same one and he's just been pretending to like women the entire time.
Interesting. Is that really how they played it?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know about that.
It went okay. Oh, I forgot that Gwen Stacy was Carnage in the Ultimates.
We need another chest.
You know what a great comic book I've been looking to find again and buy? Oh, I don't think it was Earth X. I think that's DC. Oh man. The art style was so good though, and in it, Spider-Man's
Oh no.
daughter is rolling with Carnage, the Carnage symbiote for her suit, and it's sick. You know what? I agree. That would be a hilarious storyline.
Your sanity
Movie nerds.
that's low. I was like, whose sanity is low? Not mine.
Even if they decide to put it in a Ball universe or something, it would be very funny.
I feel like it would make more sense to have Wolverine be bi than gay, personally. Just because I feel like he's been such a womanizer. Well, not really a womanizer. But I'm talking movies. I'm not as familiar with the comics.
I mean, for someone as old as Logan, it doesn't make sense for people who are like hundreds of years old to just... I feel like after like 200 years, you eventually get tired of like a single gender.
Sexuality is fluid.
Well, if that causes the world to burn, then we're in trouble already.
I mean, it would probably cause some of it to. On the internet, at least.
Well,
what did you just throw on the fire?
Poop.
Oh. Why?
Because it blows up the fire.
Yeah, but we should save that.
We got plenty of poop. Look at this.
Alright, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight's stream. We did a full hour. Dang.
Yep. Power hour, just for you guys.
This was my favorite, though. You guys chatted so much. I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in and staying around.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it, and I think... I'm not sure what day this week we'll do it. It'll probably end up being Saturday.
Yeah, I think Saturday's going to be our next stream, and we're going to do a... I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do another random game.
Yeah, stay tuned to our Twitter. We always post when we're streaming, and for those variety ones, we normally put... Last time we put up a poll, and it worked out well, so I think we'll put up another poll.
Although, if you guys love me on that poll, you will vote for Plants vs. Zombies, because that's what I want to play.
Well, vote for what you will come watch.
No, vote for what I want.
But yeah, stay tuned to Twitter because that's probably where we'll post it, and we're going to aim for Saturday. We've been really enjoying doing these streams, so... That's
I'm also going to
Tyler.
put a poll up for what time on Saturday works best for people, because the reason we want to do some weekend streams is so we can have better time zones for international people and also people who are busy on the nights during the week. So let us know what time works best for you guys when we put that up.
And I think that's it. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Thanks for joining.